I'm in the middle of the road here, hitchhiking all the way to the Iguazu, and let me see if I can be able to demo the Scrutiny Cubes idea before maybe vehicles start passing by quickly. Okay, so as you can see, I got some tool locks. Let me demo this quickly. So picture this as a buyer who want to sell. Maybe you're selling a phone, and I'm at the middle of the road, so bear with me on this one. So picture this as a seller of a phone, and you want to ship this phone maybe to a buyer who's located, maybe you're selling it in Nairobi and you're sending it to a buyer who's located in Mombasa. So the Scrutiny Cubes idea is, before you ship it over, it goes through inside the Scrutiny Cubes, and the Scrutiny Cubes really, like you can see here, maybe you want to sell this phone. This is the phone you want to send over to a buyer who's located in Mombasa. So first of all, you plug it in. You plug it in like that. You plug it in because there's a power bank that's going to be in the Scrutiny Cube, and then you set Find My feature. You set oh man, there's a vehicle. You said Find My feature on the phone, which means now you can track it, and it's connected to a power bank, so it can run at least for 2 or 3 days. So you're not worried about the phone shutting down. Okay, so inside the Scrutiny Cube will be a power bank or power supply, and then you set Find My feature on the phone. After that, you lock it. After that, you lock the Scrutiny Cube. After locking the Scrutiny Cube, you engage. You lock the Scrutiny Cube. You set the password. You use these, combination locks or any other kind of locks we're gonna adopt. This is for demo purposes. So what happens now is that you engage the lock. Just so I don't waste my time. I want to do this as quickly as possible. You engage the first lock right there. So you, as the seller, you've engaged the lock, which means no one can get into the Scrutiny Cube without your consent or without your approval. So that's down. The phone is plugged in. You've set Find My feature, and you've locked it. Now the second lock is for the GodTCP Hawk, who is the attendant. Whereby now they lock it as well. They lock it, and they set the password as well. So like for instance, this one you can lock it. I don't know what the password is here. I don't know, 000 maybe. It's pretty brand new. I think the password is 1111. I think I said it yesterday. What's the password here, bro? What's the password? Password was, I don't know, 333. So anyways, you set the password on the GodTCP Hawk sets the second password, and they set the lock. They set the password on the second lock. So what that means now is that this is the Scrutiny Cube, and inside is the power supply. Your phone that has been set, Find My feature has been activated, which means you can track it effortlessly because there's already Find My feature activated. Or maybe if it's another phone, you set other features on it. The thing is, this is the Scrutiny Cube. No one can gain access to the phone without you being around or giving out the password. And then the GodTCP Hawk, who is the attendant, has to be there, or has to, first of all, unlock the first lock to gain access to the second lock, which is where the phone is. So when this Scrutiny Cube arrives at the buyer side, which is maybe Mombasa or Dar es Salaam or whatever the buyer is, you will share the password with them so they can unlock the phone. So this is the attendant. They share the password with the attendant on the other side. And then now this is you sharing the password with both the attendant and the buyer. And remember, while this is happening, is streaming live or is streaming on YouTube, where you can monitor exactly what is going on. These are the ideas of making buying stuff like phones on Facebook Marketplace a lot easier, a lot more, what can I call it? A lot more anxious, a lot less anxious. This is one of the ideas of the Scrutiny Cubes. I'll be talking about this a lot more. This is just to show you guys that, here's some of the ideas I'm thinking about. The Scrutiny Cubes is one of them. We got the V-hubs. we got the V-Hubs, we've got the GodTCP Wallets, the GodTCP Hawks, and the reverse commerce, which is the point and shoot commerce, which I think it's a lot better. Technically speaking, this is the Scrutiny Cubes idea. Scrutiny Cubes, which basically involves having two locks, where one of the lock is shared between the buyer and the seller, and then the second lock is for the attendant, who we call the GodTCP Hawks. This way, you lock your item in, which means no one can get inside this lock without you sharing that password. So it is safe, and then the attendant lock, the second one, they share with the attendant on the other side. I'll be explaining a lot more about this, but this is just the idea of the Scrutiny Cubes. Dual locks, whereby one of the locks is shared between the buyer and the seller, and then the other lock is for the attendant. No singular person can gain access to the Scrutiny Cube without the other. And then again, this is for the demo purposes. We're gonna have type of boxes whereby the GPS signal will not be lost. There's a car passing by, so I'm gonna have to stop the video right there. This is the Scrutiny Cubes idea, and that's about it. All right.